Hi, welcome to the lecture, guys. In this lecture, I'm going to talk to you guys about something called as functions. Function is a block of code which can be used multiple times in your program without having to rewrite it again. So it's kind of like a reusable code. Yeah. Um, and I also want to say that you might have already used a function in one of your previous programs or probably in previous lectures in this course. Because remember when I asked you to write a program to calculate the GCD or LCM of a number, you you have used a method which was already in the math library, which is a function. So, but that was a function which was already defined in the library. But in this lecture, you're gonna learn how to create a function by yourself, and these are called user-defined functions. So without wasting any more time, let's just get into it. So firstly, open up your IDE and I'm going to create a new file because I need to write a lot of lines. So to create a function, you're going to use the keyword called def, and then you need to specify the function name. So let's say, for example, I'm just going to keep it simple, and you're going to put two parentheses there and then a colon. And once you've done that, you're just going to simply write what the function is going to do. Since I kept the name as simple, so I'm going to keep it simple as well. So I'm just going to simply print out a function, and that's it. So you've got a function which has been defined by you. Now if you want to use this function in your program, you just need to call the function name. So since the function name is simple, I'm going to write the function name and add two parentheses there, and then you just need to save it. So I'm going to call it functions.py, and when I run it in my IDE, I get to see what the function does. So it says I'm a function. So this is a simple way how you can create a function, and obviously this function really doesn't do anything much. So let's see if we can create some more advanced functions. So I'm going to create a function which would convert GBP to US dollars. So, and I'm going to call it GBP to USD, and then I'm going to say I found that 1 GBP is equals to about 1.5 US dollars. So I'm going to say USD is equals to GBP times 1.5. Yeah, and then I need to print out USD. Now you might be wondering, how could you get to know what the value of GBP is when the user enters? So that's when another term comes in that's called parameters. Now parameter is something which you put with the function that can be used inside the function. Let me not try and confuse you guys. Let me keep it very simple. It's basically a variable which the user enters um, while running the program, and then using that value the function computes its operation and then returns the result. So to specify a parameter, you just need to write the variable name or the parameter name. So in here I'm just going to keep it GBP to make it more simple to read and also understand. So I'm just going to call my parameter as GBP, and so that's the function. To use the function, you just need to call the function, as I said in the previous example. So it's just the function name, and then now you need to specify the value. So if you put 5, what it's going to do is it's going to take the value 5, and that's going to assign this value to this variable GBP, and then this variable can be used here to compute USD, and then it's going to print out USD value on the screen. So let's see if that works. So I'm going to save it and run it. Wow, so that works. So 5 GBP is equal to $7.5. Another topic which I wanted to talk to you guys in this lecture is about the return statement. So basically, a return statement is something which is used in the function again, and this return statement returns the value that you want to send it back to the place where the function was called. Usually, the return statement is used to return the value of the result that has been computed during the function operation. And let's see how you can use it in the function in this lecture. So we'll just take the same example. In here, instead of printing the USD value, let's just return the value of USD back to the place. So let's say return, sorry, so return USD. So that's it. So you're gonna return the value of USD back to the place where it came from. Now when you're returning the value, it has to be stored in some value in the main function. So you're just gonna write some variable, let's say a. Usually you can just keep it USD as well, so it's not gonna overlap. So you can keep USD equals to GBP to USD. Now what it's gonna, now as I said, it's gonna return the value of USD back to this variable, but there is no print statement here. So we'll just quickly write a print statement to print the value of USD, and let's see if it works. And that works. So we'll just put a few more just to make sure you understand, guys. So I'll just say 5.2 and 10. Save it, and then when you run the module, that's gonna give you the answer. So you've got $15 for 10 pounds. That's not bad. Right, so this is the lecture about the functions and a bit more detail about how you can use the function with parameters. In our next lecture, let's see if we can talk more about functions or any other topic. And until then, see you guys. Bye.